What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into the therapy like myself, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how some narcissists set you up to, not some, all narcissists, most narcissists set you up to trust them and feel safe. So before we hop into today's episode, y'all already know I got to shout out the self-love journal, my self-love journal. I Love Me, a self-love journal to help you rebuild their self-love and identity before, during, after a toxic relationship. Available on Amazon, Lee Hammock, I Love Me. But yeah, y'all, yeah. That's one of the main things that narcissistic people want to do during the love bombing phase. Get you to trust them. Get you to feel safe, because that's what so many people say, y'all. So I've talked to so many people over doing my one-on-ones over Zoom. I've talked to so many people this year, like doing one-on-ones over Zoom. And that's one of the main things that they say. I like, how did you feel in the beginning of the relationship? And so many people say, I felt safe. So many people say, I felt safe with this person. A lot of times you feel safe with this narcissistic person because you're in a state of vulnerability, like you're going through something else in your life, and this person is there for you. You see what I'm saying? So you feel safe, and you feel safe enough to be vulnerable and open and honest to this person, and they take advantage of it, y'all. They do say become whoever they need to be to get you to feel safe with them. Hey, look, you can feel safe with me. Or one thing that they'll do, y'all, they'll share some trauma with you. They'll share a horrible experience. And they could be lying, y'all. Sometimes they share a horrible experience that didn't even happen to them. They'll share a horrible experience to get you to trust them even more. They're like, okay, look, this is what I'm going to do. I want you to trust me even more. So this is what I'm going to do. I'll give you a little bit of trauma or some bad things that have happened to me in my relationship, especially if you have trauma dumped on me. If you overshare it with me, right? If you share it with me, what you're going through, I can match your trauma. I can match what you've been through, or I can give you a sadder story that I might be lying about. I've heard narcissistic people lie about their parents not being here, them having cancer. So the narcissist having cancer. The narcissist said, I have cancer, to get you to and I haven't shared it with anybody because they'll share little things with you and do whatever it takes to get you to just feel like, I feel safe with this person. This person is going to protect me. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, the person that makes you feel safest right now in this moment is the person that you're going to need safety from later on. Let me say it again in case you missed it. The person that makes you feel safe right now, the safest right now, is the person that you're going to need safety from later on. You know what I mean? That's how it goes in a lot of these toxic relationship spaces and dynamics, y'all. They're going to make you feel safe because they can. Once you feel safe with them, you'll let them get away with things. You know what I mean? Once you feel safe with them, you'll forgive them for things. Once they start doing bad things to you, once the mask comes off, you'll forgive them because they were there for you, remember? This is why I tell people, y'all, if you're fresh out of a relationship, if you're fresh going through some type of trauma where somebody has passed away in your life, a pet has passed away, your friend, somebody else, you lost a job, whatever, y'all, if you're in a vulnerable state, do not go out here and date. Do not go out here and date, y'all. Because it's like, I'm telling you, it's like some narcissistic people can sense the vulnerability. It's like blood in the water for a shark. They're just like, dum dum, dum dum, dum dum. They make eye contact. Y'all make eye contact. Dum 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 dum. Like Jaws coming to get you. Dum 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 dum. Damn shark, little narc fin goes up on top of the head like that. Little narc fin, like a shark. You know how the little shark fins come above water, so you see where the shark is at. The little narc fin goes above the crowd in the bar or the club or above the grocery store aisles or the gym, wherever you are. You see a little narc fin like doom 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 doom. They're hunting your. I'm sorry, y'all. They're coming for your vulnerability. So y'all, you have to protect yourself. So if you're vulnerable, don't, If you're vulnerable, they're going to make you feel safe. They're going to be there for you. I've talked to so many people who shared the same type of story out. I was vulnerable. They were there for me. I thought they were my person. I thought I could feel safe with them. I thought I could feel protected with them. I thought I could trust them. Because you have to trust somebody before you can feel safe with them, right? So narcissistic people tend to do whatever it takes to get you to trust them. Because trust is tantamount, y'all. Trust is key. You need that trust. You want that trust, right? You need it. You want it. You crave it. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of narcissistic people do, y'all. That's what they do. That's how it goes right there. You know what I mean? They want you to trust them because once you trust them, they got you. Once they reel you in, they got you. Once they get into that mindset and like once they got you, you're going to, like I said, and it's sad because you're going to forgive them for things that they do because you trust them, because you love them, because you see what I'm saying? And it happens. Don't beat yourself up because it happens to everybody. This is just not a one thing. This is not just a singular thing that's going to happen to you. It happens to most people who are in toxic relationships, y'all. It's just one of those things. It really, really is. And so I just tell people, don't beat yourself up, because the more you start to beat yourself up, the more you're like, well, I keep going back to this person because I feel safe with them. Yo, they don't just make you feel safe one time. As a narcissist, we're going to make you feel safe multiple times. If we lie to you, we'll promise you to never do it again, right? We'll console you. If we make you cry, this is the toxicity right here, y'all. If we make you cry, we are the person that wipes your tears sometimes. And that connects you and confuses you even more, doesn't it? Yo, so the back and forth stuff like that, I don't think narcissistic people do that intentionally, because that's just it's kind of like subconscious programming of what we do. We see you cry, we turn into hero mode. Forget who made you cry. Who made you cry is irrelevant, right? We're consoling you. You found out we were cheating on you. Now you're crying, but who crying? Now we're promising to change. Now we're promising to be there. We're promising to never hurt you again. So guess what? You trust us because you met us during a time of, my cat is going crazy. Get the zoomies. You trust us because you met us during a time of vulnerability and things of that nature, y'all. If I tell people, just take your time, power yourself up, protect your peace, because I'm telling you, take your time with people. If you don't think you're ready to go out here and date, don't date. If you're already in a relationship that you're unhappy in, don't cheat on your partner, because I hear this happen so many times right here too, y'all. People get in moments of vulnerability where you have a partner in your life. There's something that's going wrong in your relationship, and you find yourself in a vulnerable state, and you go ahead and cheat on that person. And guess what happens? You cheat on your partner with a narcissist. So imagine being trauma bonded to your affair partner. Y'all, it happens. It happens. That's what I tell people, just like in your state, if you have problems going on in your marriage, fight in your marriage, and your partner is not toxic. Don't go out here in states of vulnerability. My partner is not toxic. They treat me well. I'm just unhappy right now. I don't know what to do. And meet somebody that you cheat with, because you might cheat with a narcissistic person that's going to ruin your life. I promise you, or threaten to ruin your life. It happens so many times, y'all. It happens so many times. I'm just telling you, people get wrapped up. And it's like, y'all know, this is a no judgment zone over here, y'all. This is the Planet Fitness of narcissism content. We don't judge people over here, because I know how the human mind works. You know, in states of vulnerability, I know how the human mind works and whatnot. You know what I mean? So I just tell people in these situations, in these scenarios, that you have to empower yourself, y'all. This is one of the things that you have to do. Like, if you're vulnerable, don't go out here and date, because narcissistic people, they will do whatever, say whatever to get you to trust them and feel safe. Repeatedly, not just one time, multiple times, y'all. Multiple times. It's like narcissistic people are stockpiling good deeds that they do for you, and it's like a little bank account, and they keep doing it over and over and over again. You're like, damn, this person is just they're consistently there for me. I don't know what, if they're there for me, narcissists aren't there for you. You start questioning yourself, y'all. Don't question yourself. That narcissistic, toxic person, yeah, they're going to be doing a lot of things to you to get you to trust. You know what I'm saying? Power yourself up, y'all. Don't go. I was just telling you. Yeah, Lee, I want to date. What if I want to date? I've been lonely for so long. Like, y'all, when you're ready, and trust your intuition, because I'm just telling you, narcissistic people present well. We present well. Presentation is on point, y'all. So if you find yourself feeling safe with somebody, I'm not telling you to question the safety. I'm just telling you to do an internal scan, y'all. Do an internal scan. Do an internal check on yourself and your surroundings in this relationship. Is this moving too? Ask yourself the question, y'all. Is this moving too fast? Am I really happy? Am I going? Is this going to go to hell really, really fast? Ask yourself these deep, penetrating questions because you want to feel safe and protect yourself, y'all. Because if you don't, I'm just telling you, you're gonna feel safe with the wrong person, and you're gonna put it's like if you feel safe with when you feel safe with somebody, right? This is my mind right here, y'all. And I'm gonna close it out with this analogy. When you feel safe with a person, right? You are willing to take your heart and put it in their safe. You see what I'm saying? They have a safe. They open the safe up, and they're like, look, you can trust me. You can trust me with your vulnerability. You can trust me with your heart. You can feel safe with me. And then you feel safe. You're like, you're right. I can feel safe. And then you feel safe with them. You take your heart and you put it in their chest, and they lock it, and they close it up and lock it, and they run off with it. They hold your heart hostage. And that's why it's so hard to leave these toxic relationships, because they're holding your heart hostage, and they don't want to let it go. Make sure you put your heart in the right safe. Make sure you put your heart in a safe that's trustworthy, in a Brinks, not a Lynx, not a narc safe. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning into another episode. This shirt right here is available. Her name is Sinful. This is Resilient AF. This is her brand, Sinful, SYNFUL. She's a fantastic content creator on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, SYNFUL. I'm going to link her stuff so you can go. This is Resilient. This is her Survivor merch. I'm just representing her Survivor merch, y'all, to help y'all bounce through. You're resilient as beep. You know what I mean? Anyway, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Thank you for watching my video to the end. I'm super eternally grateful for every single one of you. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so we can help reach more people, help more people, and things like that. The self-love brand is available. I love me. The self-love journal is available as well. Links in the description of every video I do. If you haven't already as well, look into joining the channel memberships for behind the scenes perks, priority responses to comments, and things like that, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. See you next time.